Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polly. Okay, so I'm excited. So I always wanted to do an unboxing, first impressions. So we're doing it right now. I just got home from a little excursion. I took my little sniffer out to Ulta to sniff some things. I have to say, a lot of fragrances that are kind of like white flower based, they smell very similar, like the Gucci Bloom, Michael Kors White, and the Pure Poison, the white bottle, somewhat white. They smell very, very similar. Like I have it, I'm covered in fragrance. So I have my coffee back, not sponsored, but Red Clover coffee. By the way, if you enjoy a good quality coffee, amazing. They have one that has like a, how do you go, an astronaut. I'm saying it with like two extra accents, but that one is like super potent. But yeah, oh, this is amazing. This is the blackberry brandy. Ooh, these are the kind of coffee flavored ones that I like, that it's not like you're literally drinking raspberry and brandy. It just has the slight hint of the aroma. Really nice. So either way, I made my fancy glass of water. That's how I started drinking more water. I figured if I put it in a glass like this and I'm feeling a little fancy, I drink more, and I do. So it works. So let's begin with the one from Ulta. I wanted to get, so the Givenchy, again, that horrible word. I gotta write it down. L'Interdit. So there's a perfume, eau de toilette, and the intense version that it comes in a black bottle. I want the intense version, the one in the black bottle. But then I saw this one, I was like, I can always get the other one. This one was on a sale. I've been very curious about this. It's the Alien Sublime. Now, I have the original Alien, and I love it. Love, 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 love. It's one of my favorite perfumes in the world. It's everything that I ever wanted and so much more. Yes, yes it is. But I did try the Extraordinaire. Okay, very citrusy, like whatever. So I heard on the reviews that this one is also citrusy, just not as much, and it has more of the original Alien DNA. Now this was on sale for like $57 for this 2-ounce bottle. So I couldn't say no. You know, comes with a little card and everything, so it's all authentic. I'm very excited. My precious. Isn't it precious? Oh, I'm so excited. Obviously on the skin, and you know, it's more, I feel like it's more of a summertime, and I was about to almost order it online. It was between this and the other flanker, I forgot the name of it, that it comes in a red color. But hey, I found you, so yes, yes, yes to the win. Yes. I tend to be dramatic, but the thing is, when you're listening to reviews or reading reviews, they miss the punch for me. Like for example, the Narciso Rodriguez Eau de Toilette. Powdery, powdery, schmowdery, powdery, musky, powdery, blah, blah, blah. BS. I went, I smelled it. First thing, strong floral. She's like, well, yeah, but when it dries down, there's a little hint note of, I'm like, are you kidding me? So when there is a perfume that actually is powdery and makeup-y, how are you going to explain that one? The same, even though they're utterly completely different? So I don't know, like, listen, I listen to reviews, I do, but they kind of, they almost like, a lot of times they tell me half of the story, and that's why when you do those blind buys, you listen to all these reviews and you read them, and then you get it and you're like, this is not what I thought, because they're not telling you everything. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. I do not why. But here's the deal about this stunning creature. First of all, it's not that it has the alien DNA. It is alien, okay? It's alien with extra notes. Because when they say DNA, I mean, they can take a few notes that are in the original and call it the DNA. And a lot of times when they add other notes on top, you can barely smell the original, which creates almost like a fragrance on its own, maybe a hint or like a little something reminiscent, but it's not enough to indicate anything, because these come in a few flankers, and all of them apparently have the alien DNA. They smell so different, and the Extraordinaire, I tried it a few times, smells nothing. And the weird floral, whatever, the one in the pink, they smell nothing like the alien at all. They could have been on their own. Oh, but this one does. Oh, this one does. And then on top of that, some beautiful citrus. You can wear it year round. Oh, I can see it even opening more beautifully in the summer. Oh, summer nights. Oh. I'm going to cherish you. This is one to love and cherish. If you love Alien, the original Alien, and I don't know if I got the original formula or the reformulated, whatever it is, whatever I have, I love it. It's strong, it's potent, yes, not overpowering. It doesn't drive me mad, and it lasts, and it's smooth, it's buttery, it's stunning, and I'm addicted to that scent. So in case you're there with me, this is it. And if you find it to be a little bit too much, too sweet, too floral, a little bit, just too, you like it, but it's too much for you to love it, try this one. That scent is there with added notes, and those added notes do not overpower that DNA, let's call it. It doesn't overpower it, it adds to it. And it's not as like bombastic. Plus it's eau de toilette. But, you know, it's Terry Mugler, so it's gonna last. This is quality, and it's stunning, and it's beautiful, and I'm feeling kind of giddy inside. I'm probably gonna order the red one as well. I have a thing for Alien, like hardcore thing. I'm just gonna put you right there. I'm gonna look at you. You're so beautiful. By the way, so I don't really check my YouTube messages, because I kind of do this because I like doing this, and I'm thinking, hey, you know, maybe somebody can use this, my, you know, whatever information I'm sharing. But it's also just kind of hobby. I literally just like doing this. I never actually expected, so to say, for people to respond. I had a few responses at the beginning. Oh my God, something creepy, and some, I don't know, some creepy stuff that I had to report. There is a button to report, and that was needed to be reported. But, and then some people kind of like responding to my videos, and it's so much fun. I love it. I was like, oh my God. Not that I'm like feeling special, but it was just so much fun, because I really don't have friends that are this level interested in fragrances and understand my obsession and want to talk about notes and projection and longevity and flankers, and like, I just don't. So I'm kind of, you know, just me, myself, and I here. So when people started like kind of commenting back and forth, I was like, oh, this is so much fun, and I love it. Man, do I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It was absolutely a blast. So yeah, you make my day. If anyone, and just say whatever you want. I don't care. You can agree, disagree, have a different opinion, and be like, give me a recommendation. Hey, if you like white flowers, hey, this one is really like good at projecting, since you like, I don't know, whatever comes to your mind. But either way, that was great. Just wanted to throw it out there. I really sniffed that coffee hard, didn't I? Got all like, oh. It's that Elie. My God, I'm so happy. You have no idea. I was really hoping it's not going to be like the extraordinaire. I mean, it's a fine fragrance. It's just it's a citrus. I didn't find anything interesting about it, and it didn't really complement my skin or anything. Ugh. I don't know. I was like, oh, I hope it's nothing like that. Okay. Now, actually, we're gonna have a few of these videos because I put a couple of orders from Fragrance Net and from Fragrance X. This one, I believe, is from Fragrance X or Net. Net. I don't know. So here's my little boxy box. Let's begin. All right, I'm just gonna pull this one out. Okay, so this one is Italiano Donna by Armaf. Un momento. Hold on. And there's more, but and Dolce & Gabbana Parfum out of Perfume. Okay, so this one I did smell it in Ulta. First spray, I was like, just some blah sweet, not even a specific sweet, just not very anything. As I was walking around sniffing other things, looking at makeup whatnot that I didn't buy, it started to develop more and more and more, and the raspberry really came up and the marshmallow, and it became beautiful. Now, I don't always get the really big bottles, just because I have a lot of fragrance, and you can love a fragrance, but sometimes you love it and then you kind of stop using it. So if I prefer to buy first time a smaller bottle, unless price-wise it makes no difference, so might as well. But if I see that, yeah, I went through the small bottle, or I'm like almost towards the end, it's like, girlfriend, you love this fragrance, it's your go-to, you feel comfortable, get the big one. But, when you're not sure, I just prefer to start with a smaller bottle, especially when I love trying and wearing so many different things. I don't want to, have things just sit there. Plus, it's very satisfying to see when you're kind of going through it. So this one, what's the size of it? 1.64 ounces, the 50 ml. It's a nice size. I love it. So there's this. The reason I kind of pulled both of these up. So this one by Armaf, the Italiano Donna. One second, let me. Okay. So this one is supposed to be a dupe for the Dolce & Gabbana Intense version of this. Okay, there's an intense version, which I believe is supposed to be a little bit more floral as well, and just stronger. When I read and heard the reviews of this, and they did compare to the Intense, they said that this is even more intense, amazing projection, longevity. This is the actual Intense version, and they said it's identical. So I figured I'll get the original since I know I liked it, and then I get the actual Intense. So I kind of want to see what that's all about. I'm gonna open this little guy and use this as my, what is this? What is it supposed to be? Join the circle. Okay, that's cool. But I can't spray this on myself since I am covered head to toe with fragrance. By the way, I smelled a few Dior's, like the Dior, the regular perfume, the Blooming Bouquet. Not very impressed. I love J'adore. I love Poison. Pretty much the entire line is really good. What was that other one that they had in the blue tall square? Either way, everybody's like, "Ooh, it's so sexy." It didn't sit well on me at all. Either way. Okay, so let's do the original. I'm so excited about the Italiano Donna because I know this one and it's so good. I love this. Like there is this, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Oh, it's so good. It's fresh, but it's sweet, that marshmallow cream sweet, and the raspberry, but it's not obnoxious sweet. I tried the one. There's a few flankers. The one, the only one, I didn't like none of them. This one is just, it's fun. It's just fun. I like that. And now let's try this one. I'm excited. The only problem with Armaf, their bottles are hideous. But this one is not the worst. So it definitely does not have any similarity to this one. So far, none. It's a lot more floral. It definitely is more intense. I'm getting some whipped cream or marshmallow. So it's actually, it is. I see the similarity. It's very similar with dense floral. And yeah, oh, okay. So these guys, they really need time to develop for all those notes to really come to the surface. Oh, at the beginning, the very few seconds, I didn't have anything to say because I wasn't like, oh. Okay. It's opening and it's beautiful. It's so good. This one is so good. Yes, yes. So these are definitely, they're not identical, they're not close, they're not dupes. I haven't smelled the intense version, but I can see how this can be the intense version of this. But one does not replace the other. They're very different. To me, they're very, very different. While the Dolce & Gabbana is a lot softer. Yeah, just softer, more cash, everyday, very flirty, fun, you know, with the sweetness raspberry thing going on. Just, yeah, it's great. I love that. Oh, my baby's gonna love this on me. And the Armaf, oh, that's a nice going out. This is strong, this is sexy, it's sweet, it's creamy, got that raspberry, got that floral. This is a stiletto. I don't wear them because my feet hurt, but if I could, I would. But that's that. Ooh, that's stunning. I love this. This is good. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're doing good so far. I'm excited. Boxes. Okay, the other, woo, yes. Oh, I'm excited. This is a good one. So I shop, I might even do like a video, like a quick one, because there's nothing much to say. Well, there is actually. I shop a lot online. So I do my research with my sniffer outside. And then, so with stuff like, for example, Dior, Chanel, sometimes online and in a store, there's barely any difference in price, if at all. So at that point, I just buy it in the store itself. But sometimes the difference is over 50% off, you know? So, and then if you even have a tester available for that or the unboxed, that's even better. 1 second. So for me, if I see a tester, I always take the tester. I mean, I don't really care if I can save some, you know. And sometimes the difference is like $10, sometimes even more. So I rather invest that in a different fragrance. So, oh, I heard so much about you. Elie Saab Le Parfum. So this is the Eau de Parfum. The reason I got this one, They have a lot of versions. And I don't know if flankers always make things better. There's one, the Royale, that I want to try. But I don't know. I feel like when you're going into stuff like this, you need to start with the original. Start with the original so you have a concept of what's happening, what's going on, so you can even appreciate the flankers if you ever try them. So this is, and it's Orange Blossom. I love Orange Blossom. I need a moment. This is very, very unique to my nose. I smelled a lot of orange blossoms. I have an orange blossom in my garden. I have an orange tree, a lemon tree, and a pomegranate tree. We're big on citrus, okay, apparently. Wow. So the way that people would describe is the orange blossom and the honey, definitely. You get, yeah, but it's like the pollen of the orange blossom. It's not, you know that it's floral because it's floral, but it's not the kind of floral fragrance that is like a white flower or a rose, that it's like, boom, flower. This is the type of floral fragrance that you know the flowers are in there, and that's what's making it so feminine, but it's not like you can say, oh, this is it. And with that honey, it really warms it up. Oh, that's a stunning honey. It's fresh honey. This is beautiful. And this is not light. This is not, orange blossom can be very light, fresh, citrusy, feminine. This is not it. This is not a light, bright, girl next door kind of fragrance. This is not it. This has depth. This has, almost said bowls, but yeah. That's why they say it's very elegant and it's very mature. I don't like that word. What is mature? The opposite of immature, so what? But I can see why, because this is not fresh, girly kind of spring, summer, carefree, orange blossom, citrus. No. Definitely not. This is signature worthy. This is night out. This easily throughout the entire year. Maybe not in the summer during the day. It does have that heaviness and that honey. It can develop too much in the heat. Like I would want it to stay as it is right now. Very elegant. Posh. Like if you got money, this is your everyday. You know, this is not your specialty. You're like, no, this is wow, beautiful. I'm so proud of myself and my blind buys. Well, not all of them are blind buys, but before I buy anything, man, do I brutally search the web for all information possible. If I hear like 4 to 5 reviews one after another that say the same, not just negative, because people have different things, but if it's the same point, I'm like, next. I'm like, no, no, no. Okay, we got Ariana Grande, the cloud. The oh so famous cloud. So I don't know what's going on with my sniffer, but here's the deal. Okay, let me, oh, God, this is so good. Oh, so is this. My husband hates going anywhere with me because I'm like stuck, like laundry detergent. I don't care. I'm gonna candles, you name it. I'm there for like half an hour just smelling things. But I've noticed with a lot of fragrances, not all, but a good amount, the first time I smell them, I don't like them. The second time or the third time, it happens. We click. And actually the same thing happened with Ariana Grande. I thought the first time I smelled it, I'm like, it's just sweet. Like, you know, those stupid ones with the fluff that she has that is just like, I don't know, it's like for a 6-year-old perfume. It's just marshmallow candy. I don't get offended if you love that thing. It's fine. To each their own. But I love some weird stuff too. But, and then, you know, everybody's talking about it. I'm like, fine, I'll smell it again. Then I smelled it again. I was like, okay, it's better. Then I smelled it the third time, and I smelled everything about it. First of all, on me, it lasts a very long time. Okay, let me just finish unboxing this thing. So this thing lasts on me forever. It's very long lasting on my skin. I can get rid of the box. It has like, so all the notes that everybody says yes, and it does have that little bit of some kind of a masculine fragrance in there. So this is not a masculine perfume. It's not even, I mean, potentially it could be a unisex, but at this point anything can be unisex. But it's different. It's unique. Yes. And I had, the day that I sprayed it the third time around that I actually liked it, I had again, like I was just covered in, you know, spritz everywhere. And I kept sniffing something. I'm like, oh my God, this is so good, so good. And I'm like, you know, where is it coming from? And every single time it was the Grande, Ariana. I was like, well, I guess I have no other choice. I do think I might get rid of this peculiar thing. Oh, might not. I don't know. But, oh, God, I just love it. I need a box. Superb. Yes, this is lovely. This is wonderful. I smelled a bunch of her other things more than once, and it's just, no, I didn't like them. They were like absolute blah to me. Besides this one. This one has something special. Now they do say that it's a dupe for, what was it, Baccarat Rouge. Never smelled it, probably never will, probably never gonna own it. Don't care, but everybody's obsessed with Baccarat Rouge, so I'm like, okay, it must be a good fragrance. Then everybody was obsessed about Ariana Grande. Okay, it must be a good fragrance. So when I smelled it, I'm like, I don't know if it's similar or not, but what I can tell you, as a standalone fragrance on its own, just this, it's beautiful. It's different, it's unique. It has a bit of, so I don't know if you guys know these fragrances. So they have some kind of a sweet, cashmere, marshmallowy, creamy, kind of a musky maybe. Something very, kind of more like this, honestly. More like, I don't know, something that just skin, like if your skin produced sugar, that's how it would smell. It has something very similar to that. It's like this, yeah, it's just beautiful and very, very unique. And it has that little, it has some of that cotton candy that she has in her other fragrances, but with all the other notes, it just blends beautifully. And that masculine element, not masculine, but kind of like a unisex note trying to come through, so it doesn't take over, it's just kind of peeks through. So at the very beginning, the first few times that I smelled it, all I got was the cotton candy, which it does have, but it's not dominant. It's the combination of all creates this fragrance. And I can see why men love it, because men just love anything that is sweet. Ah, simple creatures, you know. Such simple minds and tastes. But we love them. So yeah, oh my God, this is so good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am besides myself. Yeah, this is gonna be this. This one is going to be next to my Coco Chanel, and it's going to be next to my J'adore, and next to my Alien. This is a woman, you know, like not female, woman, class, elegance, power, but not a bitchy power. You're too classy for that. You're too elegant. The elegance and that is the power. You know, it's just dressed in all the right, in Michael Kors, you know, and all that. Just tailored. Oh, just, God, I want to be her. Well, at least I can smell like her. I'm a jeans kind of gal. Oh, I can't get over it. This is good. This is strong, guys. This is not by the notes. I really did think it's gonna be something a lot more lighter and brighter and fresher and a bit more summer, and this is definitely not. It is very, very not. So there's an intense version on top of this, like more intense than this. I don't think I can handle it. Thank God I didn't get that one. There's a few other ones, but now that I know the original, when I'm gonna look at the notes of the other flankers, I can appreciate and understand what they're gonna do to this fragrance, the original, and I can understand the reviews a lot better, what they're saying. You need to smell these things, yeah. Ooh, yeah, this is good. You can really pick that honey. And this is sexy. This is sexy. This is so damn hot. This is, ooh, so this is it. It's settled down even more. So yeah, absolutely the marshmallow or the whipped cream, whatever, with that berry. It is sweet. Okay. Roll with me. This is the perfect fragrance to put in your décolleté, like between the girls. When you're going out somewhere and you know a certain scenario might happen. Like for me, it's my husband, so obviously. But this will do the trick. Yes. Yeah, this is not just sexy because it's not just fresh. It's not just sexy because it's sweet, and men love sweet. This has an extra and an edge, and it's like a yummy sweet. It's not a dessert that it's just like too heavy, like a cupcake. No, the raspberry's there to give you that freshness. Like whipped cream and raspberries and strawberries in bed. In sexy lingerie. I'm just saying. There is that. And the one by Dolce & Gabbana. So this one, I was talking about this one. By Armaf. Armaf, you do not disappoint. Now, the one from Dolce & Gabbana, the original one, now that it kind of sat, it's a lot more fresh, a lot more bright, a lot more day, a lot less sweet, more raspberry, less of that sweetness, very work appropriate, just fun. This is great. Oh, now I'm kind of like, I wish I had the bigger bottle. Because this is right up my alley. This is really my kind of smell. Yeah, oh, I love this. Okay. I might end up having 2 bottles. Just saying. Because this is a year-round smell. Yeah, this is a year-round. Yeah. Easily in the summer. Easy summer reach. Easily. And of course, my Alien that is kind of look high. It's behind all the rest. I know I'm having a You would think this is wine, right? And no, it's lit, or it's not a vodka either. No. Yeah, this is straight up water from a bottle. I'm fancy like that. But either way, well, thank you guys for joining and watching my, for me at least, very exciting video. Unboxing. Some of them are brand new to me. And well, yeah, majority of this was a blind buy. So super excited, super stoked. Yay, yay, yay. Any questions? Hit me down in the comments. It actually makes me super happy when you do. Apparently, who knew that I'm as social as this? But either way, I hope you got some good recommendations or like hints or anything like that from these fragrances. They are amazing. And this one, I already know the longevity of this one, on me at least, is beautiful. No issues at all. Armaf never disappoints. The quality is there. So I'm not even worried about him. Ariana Grande, same thing. It lasted on me at minimum 6 hours, if not longer. And that was just one spray. The Alien, it's an EDT. So I am expecting around like 4 to 6 hours. It might surprise me. It is Mugler. And Elie Saab, just by the smell itself, yeah, this baby ain't going nowhere. This is not one that is going to be evaporating anywhere. Like, you can tell. It's one of those scents, especially if it ends up on a piece of clothing, like a scarf. It's, until you don't wash that scarf, it's going to be there. It's one of those. All right. Well, have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, behave. Bye, guys.